Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to Cricket Happenings, your favorite show. What I'm going to talk about today is the match which has just ended between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe in the ICC Cricket World Cup 2011, played at the Palakele International Cricket Stadium, which is actually proving out to be a very good, proving to be a good batting pitch, and also it is turning out to be like lots of runs are scored there. Ross Taylor scored a century, and today Tharanga. In fact, it was actually the Elton Chugumra, the captain of Zimbabwe, who won the toss and put the Sri Lankans in. And the Zimbabwe had to wait for 44.3 overs to actually pick up that first wicket, as Tharanga and Tilakatne Dilshan, the openers, put on the first double century partnership in World Cup history. Can you believe it? The World Cup started in 1975, and this is the first double century partnership in World Cup history by as far as openers are concerned. And Tharanga actually broke the record for the opening partnership, which was set in the World Cup, which was standing in the name of Pakistan's Saeed Anwar and Wajahatullah Wasti. That was 184. But Tharanga and Dilshan have set a new record as far as openers are concerned in World Cup history today by putting up a 282-run partnership, with Tharanga making 133 of 141 balls with 17 fours, and Tilakatne Dilshan making 144 of 131 balls with 16 fours. So this was the real story as far as Sri Lanka were concerned, and this partnership actually took them. But if you see from 282. I thought Zimbabwe really pulled it off, because with only 45 runs added, Sri Lanka actually finished at 327 for 8. In the quest for going for quick runs, Thisara Pereira was promoted in the batting order. It was Jayawardene, Sangakkara, Angelo Matthews coming on. But I thought Zimbabwean bowlers bowled exceptionally well to restrict Sri Lanka to 327. Talking about the innings of Dilshan, Dilshan started off. They started off in a very real brisk fashion there, by actually creaming all the bowlers, cutting, pulling, driving, name it, and everything was there. Dilshan also took Tinashe Panyangra, the pace bowler, for 18 runs in one particular over. Tharanga was very good on the cut shot. He was actually timing the ball very, very sweetly, and he was driving superbly through the offside. And both of them combined. And as I said, only thing that pulled off was the spinners who came into the reckoning. The spinners came in like Raymond Price. Then you have Prosper Utsaya, Creamer. They are the ones who actually pulled down the run rate. But again, in the later time, once the spinners were gone, again Tharanga and Dilshan started accelerating. And then I said this was the partnership which really had Sri Lanka at 327, and I would say rather helped them win the match too. Dilshan also did well with the ball to take 4 wickets for 4 runs, 3 overs, 1 maidens, 4 runs, 4 wickets, and to bag the Man of the Match award. Now, as far as I'm not just going to go into any of those nitty-gritty details here, Tharanga, I have already spoken about that. Thisara Pereira made 3. Jayawardene was out for 9. Sangakkara was not out on 11. Angelo Matthews made a duck. Chamara Silva was not out on. It was Chamara Silva was out for 4, and Tilasamara was 8. In fact, in one particular over, Chris Pofu actually picked up 3 wickets of the Sri Lankans, and he had figures of 7 overs, no maiden, 4 for 62. Panyangra was costly, 6 overs, went for 51. Raymond Price, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 46. Elton Chugumra, 3 overs, gave away 20 runs. Prosper Utsaya, 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 50. Was a bit costly. Creamer, the leg spinner, 7 overs, no maiden, none for 42. And Greg Lamb, 8 overs, no maiden, none for 51. Even though the 327 was actually set by Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe were very, very equal to the task, especially Brendan Taylor. Started off by slamming the bowlers with Malinga guilty of bowling wides. Malinga was very, very, I would say, Malinga was guilty of dropping catches. He was misfielding. His bowling was awry, and Brendan Taylor took full advantage of that. And Chakabwa was the one who was playing around Taylor, actually giving most of the strike to Brendan Taylor. And these two put on 116 for the first wicket to give a real firm reply there, with Brendan Taylor playing some marvelous strokes. His driving was superb. His sweeping of the spinners was superb. He also hit one beautiful 6 of Malinga, where he just moved and just tipped it over the wicketkeeper's head for a six, for a boundary. And he also hit one beautiful imperious six over square leg of Nuwan Kulashekara. And as I said, Brendan Taylor was superb. He was really giving a scare to Sri Lanka. 116 was put up in 20 overs with Chakabwa, the first wicket to go when spin was introduced, as Chakabwa couldn't read one from Muralidharan, the Dusra, and he was clean bowled by Muralidharan for 35, 61 balls. But before that, let me tell you, this partnership was looking real dangerous until Chakabwa fell. So 116, of which the major share was Brendan Taylor. And after that, Taibu came in. Taibu was a victim of Matthews, that he was caught by Sangakkara. Brilliant catch taken by Sangakkara, low down of the bowling of Matthews for 4. And suddenly the Zimbabwean innings was still there, because Brendan Taylor was there with Prosper Utsaya coming in. But with the dismissal of Brendan Taylor, after making 80 runs of 72 deliveries, 9 fours and 1 6, he was gone. Caught Jayawardene bowled Matthews. So that was the time when the Zimbabwe innings completely disintegrated. 132 for 3, and after that another 55 runs added, and Zimbabwean innings collapsed to 188 all out. There was no resistance whatsoever, with everyone going dilshan coming in, and actually on a verge of a hat-trick after a brilliant catch was taken by Mahela Jayawardene of the bowling of Dilshan. Grey Glam was gone. But the second catch, probably, in fact, Tilakanta Dilshan was on a hat-trick, and he couldn't get the hat-trick, as Jayawardene actually dropped one chance. Otherwise, Tilakanta Dilshan would have also got a hat-trick to go with his bag of 4 wickets, probably. 3 overs, 1 made, and 4 runs and 4 wickets. He took the Man of the Match award. And the other players, Prosper Utsaya made 4. Craig Irvan was out for 17 of 21 balls with 2-4. Chigumbra made 6. Greg Lamb was out for a first ball duck. Creamer was not out on 14 at the end of 27 balls with 1-4. Ray Price caught Samrera bowled Pereira for 11 of 15 balls with 2 fours. Panyangara was out for a duck, and Pofu was one. And Muthiah Muralidharan probably would have played his last one-day match here at the Kandy Asgaria Stadium in Kandy. 188 all out, a huge win for Sri Lanka by 139 runs, and almost securing themselves a place in the quarterfinals of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2011. And well, I don't have much to say as far as the bowling figures were concerned. Malinga 8 overs, no made and none for 51. Kulashekara 8 overs, no made and none for 33, bowled well. Pereira 6 overs, 1 for 33 rather. Muralidharan 9 overs, no made and 3 for 34. Angelo Matthews 4 overs, no made and 2 for 29. Tilakanta Dilshan was the toast of this particular match, with 3 overs, 104 runs and 4 wickets, bagging the Man of the Match, along with his century of 144 of 131 balls, 16 fours and 1 6. And Tilakanta Dilshan rightly was named Man of the Match. That's it, dear cricket fans, friends and subscribers for Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram, finally signing off. Thank you. And today's match, keep an eye on that. There are 2 matches coming up. One is a key match, Bangladesh versus England, which is a day-night match, and West Indies versus Ireland, that will be a day match. That's it, dear cricket fans, for Cricket Happenings. This is Ram signing off. Thank you.